Hi there, this is Phil Cantoni from EdTech Consultancy with another short tutorial. Today I'm going to show you a couple of ways you can use the free app Numbers and the random digit generator to create some engaging tasks for your students. The beauty of Numbers is being able to create various worksheets to hold different types of content for your students. In this case, I've created a probability spreadsheet which includes an instructions page, a page for students to record their hypothesis, a page where they can conduct the experiment, and finally a page for the students to record their result. So what I'd like to do in this tutorial is go through and show you each of these different pages, what the students need to do, and then how I created these. The first page is, as it says, the instructions. It tells the children that they need to go through this step by step. So what I've done in this first page here is I've written down some guiding questions for them, and then I've added this image. Now this is just a standard image of a royalty-free camera that I've found online. I've added it there, but what I've done is I've actually set this image to be a placeholder. And we can tell it's a placeholder by having a look down here, and there's that plus. So if we go to Format and we look at Image over here, we can see that over here it says Clear Placeholder. Now I'm going to clear that. So now it's just a normal image, that plus has disappeared. If I set this image as a placeholder, what that means is now the children can simply tap on here, it opens up their camera roll, and they can choose to either insert a photo that already exists or a video that already exists and it will fit in there, or if we go back and go back, they can actually take a photo or a video and it will be inserted here. So in this case, we want the children to record a video of themselves telling us what they think will happen. So they would tap on here, take photo or video. They will need to go to the front-facing camera, and then they can record their video. Let's go to video. They'll need to do that as well. Change it to video, and then they can record themselves. They can record themselves talking like this. Okay, and let's use that video. And now you can see that video is being placed in there. The next slide is rolling the die. So what it says here is click the box to start rolling the die. And we know that they need to roll it 50 times. This is going to be the actual virtual die here. Over here, we will be able to tally how many times each number comes up. This will show us a graph, and this will tell us how many times we've actually rolled. So let's have a look at how this works. We click this to turn it on. The first number rolled is 5. So I will click on there, 5, and now we can see it's been rolled once. Turn that off again. I'll turn it on, and now it's number 1. And I'll click that up once. And now what you'll see is that number's just changed automatically. What happens is when I alter these, this number changes. So if I go, okay, number 5, let's go back to 5, and we'll say we've rolled that a second time. This has changed to 4. We can see now that we've rolled 3 times. 5 has appeared twice, which it tells us here. 1 has appeared once, tells us here. And 4 has also appeared once. And then we have number 2. Number 5. And now can you see that nothing happened here? What's actually happened is I've rolled the die and a 5 has come up again. So I'll go like that and it's come up again. Again, number 2. And hopefully what will happen is when we get to 50, we will get some sort of even spread across here. Eventually, the kids will go to here and then they'll record their hypothesis. I've set up another placeholder image here. They will go create a video of themselves. They will flip that and they will go to video and they will record themselves talking like this. And then they use that video and it's inserted there. Okay, so how did I do this? I select this cell here and I will go to formatting and I can see that that has been set up as a tick box. Okay, so we need this to be set up as a tick box. Over here, these cells have been set up as steppers. So that will allow us to increase each cell individually. We could have gone a slider, but I think a stepper is much easier to use. Let's have a look at what this here is. How do we get these random numbers to occur? Well, what I'll do is I will double tap on that box and the formula appears down here. And the formula I have used is rand between, and I've gotten numbers 1 to 6. So what we're asking is for this box to generate numbers between 1 and 6 we're referencing it to B1 when that's turned on. Okay, and then when we change these, it will also change that there. Okay, so how do we get these to make a difference here? Well, this is a table, and if I tap on the table, I can have a look at the references, and the references tell us where these come from. Where is it getting this information from? So edit references, we can see that it is referencing these numbers here. So number 1 is this cell here. Number 2 is this cell here, and so on. Okay, I'll tap on done. If I tap on this square again, and instead of edit references, I go edit series, this is where I can make changes to each of these individual bars. So let's say we want to change the way this looks. I will go to here, series fill, I can change the color. I could even make it a gradient if I wanted to, or I could fill it with an image. I'll stick with blue. Stroke will give us a line around the outside. Labels, so this will tell us where we want the labels to be placed. No label, down the bottom, middle, top, above. Number format, so same as source. So it will use this formatting here. And auto fit, so I assume if the number becomes really big, it will just shrink it down to fit inside there. And you can see that we're changing the order at which this is being. So we can see number 1 is actually in the 4th position there. So we can change where we want these things to appear. So that's how we alter this and adjust it. And finally, the last thing we want to have a look at is this over here. And again, this is a formula which I've created. So double tap on there, we can see here sum, and then it says total time each number comes up. And then we're counting from B2 to G2, and it's going to add all of these. So then that's how we get that final result there. So that is one way that we can use numbers and the random digit generator to create a worksheet. Now I'll just very, very quickly go and show you another example of using this. And if we go to this one here, place value, this is a very, very simple activity. Again, using the same concept that we used before, which is having that checkbox there to randomly generate these numbers. You can see that here we've got, for example, numbers from 1,000 all the way down to 1. So what we would do is give it a tick, and we can see the number here is 6,164. So the kids would go into here, write down the number 6,164, and then over here where it says say the number, we actually want them to record themselves saying that number so that we know that they know how to say it. So the way we record audio is we tap on the plus, we go to media, and then we can record audio. And then this appears down the bottom, and then we simply press record. 6,164. Stop recording. The kids can edit it if they want. We don't want any of this at the front end here, so we can slide that to there. Let's trim that. Beautiful. Let's insert that, and there's the audio just there. The next number is this one, so let's click in there and type in 5,623. And then get the kids to record the audio as well. So this is another way we can get them to use this number generator to have the children show what they know and what they've learned. So those are just a couple of ways you can use numbers and the random digit generator to create some engaging lessons for your students. Thanks again, as always, for watching, and I hope you've learnt something new from this video.